Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whenever you come across this video, thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of time with me. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. Everyone who's booking, making purchases off the website, pledges to the Patreon, sending things to the P.O. Box, and purchases off the wish list. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And tipping the Clarissa. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you need anything from me, that's in the description box below. I love you guys so much. Let's dive in. This is going to be a quick message, short, sweet, and to the point. See what it is you need to know here, what's going on. Got a busy schedule, but I wanted to be here. So, anyways, all right. Let's see. What does the collective need to know, please? First, for angels. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, so we have tell shame to suck it. We have defy gravity and become a wonder hunter. A lot of you have just recently raised your vibe. There's something about your frequency going up, okay? Whether it's you've released something, you've healed from something. There's something here where I feel like your vibration is going up. Your frequency is going up, and this makes me feel like it's like with this defy gravity and become a wonder hunter here, it's almost like the divine is encouraging you to have this like exploratory energy here, okay? To kind of explore, see what you're capable of is coming through in a big way. Yeah, because I feel like it's almost like new territory. It's almost like the divine is encouraging you to like kind of, take a tour, right? Like tour the new environment, tour the new space. It's like I feel like your reality is shifted in some type of way. Yeah. Some of you too, there's an energy of trying something different, right? Yeah, but a lot of you are about to take off in something. With this defy gravity and become a wonder hunter, I feel like you're about to take off or something's about to take off. Yeah. All right. What else does the collective need to know? Yeah, here and now. This is here. Something is here. Something is now. Something is changing. Something is taking off. You have raised your vibe, your frequency, and there's, yeah. Okay. What does the collective need to know? We have no place like home coming out. Interesting. Some of you may be going back home, or yeah, we have the fates. Come to the edge. Yeah, this come to the edge is kind of like a fool card. It's kind of like but we have no place like home. Yeah, why? Know your why. Let's see. The fates come to the edge. Give me just a second. Okay, so this no place like home is talking about like authenticity, coming home to yourself, feeling at home, arriving at a place where you just fit, being comfortable in your own skin. Fates is talking about fate, karmas, accepting that there are things you cannot change, but also like things that are kind of like written in the stars, right? And come to the edge is courage, taking a leap of faith, kind of that fool energy, like I said, overcoming fear and accepting it. With this defy gravity and this becoming a wonder hunter, this whole energy is, it's like there's been some sort of acceptance or some sort of, like a level of authenticity that you have stepped into. And I'm telling you, I just really feel like things are about to start moving, right? Things are about to take off here, okay? Because it feels like it's like time, right? It feels like you've been going through some things, right, where you've been coming into this authenticity within yourself here. Okay, and so I almost feel too that it's like with this fates, there's like things that are kind of written in the stars, and you're being encouraged, come to the edge to kind of take that leap of faith here. okay? Because, you know, there may be some things that are kind of like too good to be true, but I feel like there's a lot of things that are coming toward you that you've manifested. And so, you know, the human mind wants to assume, right, from old programming and things like that, but you need to know that you've manifested these things, right? They're not too good to be true. Also know that you're protected, right? So say for instance, if there is you know, an attempted whatever, right? Somebody trying to set you up, or if something seems too good to be true, right? It's like you'll be, if it's first of all, you've grown your discernment, your intuition, all of those things, right? You're not just oblivious. You're not just out here walking around naive and unaware and not tapped in, right? So keep that in mind. But also too, there's this energy of you know, you're very protected, right? Yeah, I feel like there's something coming. It's like you're stepping into this authenticity, and it's been, you know, kind of a long time coming, and there's something that's written in the stars that you're being asked to take a leap of faith on, okay? You're being asked to trust your wings. I saw this thing the other day. I've actually seen it a couple times recently, and it's phenomenal. Um, and it talks about a bird, how the bird trusts its wings. It doesn't trust the tree, it trusts its wings, right? Say a bird lands on a branch and the branch breaks. The bird trusts its wings can carry him. There's something about that, okay? There's something about, you know, this kind of thing happening here, okay? With this Wonder Hunter, and it's actually I've seen a lot of fives recently also, so fives might be significant. But you know, with the bunny, this is kind of Empress energy. This is something that you are attracting. Okay, hummingbird. That's something that I feel like may be coming in very quickly, right? Hummingbirds, you almost don't see them coming, right? They swoop in really fast and they say hello, right? I love hummingbirds, and then they, you know, they get what they want and then they're gone, right? Like, it's that type of energy here, okay? Of something swooping in very quickly, right? You're attracting this. This is something that's aligned with your authenticity, and so it's something that's written in the stars. So you are being encouraged to take the leap of faith, right? Okay. Now, I'm being drawn over to this know your why. Okay, because there for some of you there may be multiple things coming into that you could be attracting, right? And some of the things may not be aligned with your why, and so that will be important where your discernment comes through of, like, you know what I mean, making sure you're definitely staying true to yourself, okay? And it doesn't mean that those things that maybe they don't align with your why, but it doesn't mean that they're necessarily bad. It's just that you want to stay authentic to yourself, right? You want to stay true to yourself. Okay, tell me about this defy gravity for the collective. What? What is this here? I feel like the Divine's being sarcastic because we have Flying Monkey coming out. Why is the Flying Monkey here on this Defy Gravity? Oh, obsession. Oh, you're like the hummingbird energy. This is this flying monkey, right? Imagine a flying monkey trying to keep up with a hummingbird. That's what it feels like. You know, I was talking about how the hummingbird's so quick, fast. You know what I mean? So graceful and, you know, like that type of energy. There's maybe like a flying monkey here that may be a little bit obsessed because, again, you're showing up definitely in this hummingbird energy, very, you know, fast, defying gravity. You know, your wings are, yeah, that type of energy. Okay. So there's definitely an energy of somebody, some sort of flying monkey is a little bit obsessed, right? A little bit obsessed. Yeah, they have some sort of entity attached to them that makes them obsessed here. Okay. All right. Why? Why is this person obsessed with the collective? Why are they obsessed? Karma. Okay. So what about the karma? What about the karma? What about it? So we have false documents, we have jealousy and envy, and we have manifestation. Okay? So what it feels like is somebody's getting some sort of manifestation here and somebody else is not, because maybe they... So somebody's probably jealous of your authenticity. They're jealous that you're okay with being authentic, right? This is somebody who maybe shows up, you know, false, right? Maybe they look real good on paper, right? But or there's something about maybe having some, on paper it's not, maybe this person stated some things that they're not or something like that, but somebody's receiving some sort of karma here. You're receiving some sort of manifestation. What's this? False documents, false statements. What is this for the collective? Conflict. Yeah, somebody's very conflicted. What's the conflict? What's the conflict? Legal. So somebody may be experiencing legal issues here, legal conflict or something like that because of some sort of false statements or something like that. And they may be a little bit jealous and envious here because you're receiving some sort of manifestation. All right, tell me about this. I'm going to kind of move that all over there. Tell me about this Wonder Hunter here. Whoops. Tell me about the Wonder Hunter for the collective. So we have the Veil, we have Family, we have Enamor, we have Ice King, and mentally and emotionally unstable. So there's somebody that's, again, karma here, that's mentally and emotionally unstable. This could be family. Yeah, this could be somebody that's in your family here that's receiving some sort of karma, okay? And they may be jealous and envious that you're able to be authentic, to be yourself. Yeah. And I just get this feeling that somebody may be, mentally and emotionally unstable here because it's one is that entity, right? They have that conflict going on. There's... Okay, tell me about this No Place Like Home for the collective. Interesting. On this no place like home, okay, we have North Node energy. We have a mature woman and a mature man with some abundance and a rising star. This mature woman, this mature man really makes me feel like these are passed over loved ones, okay, that are probably together on the other side, okay, that are helping you to like rise to some sort of occasion here, okay, rise to this level of authenticity. I feel like they've definitely probably been a part of the process here, okay. But part of your authenticity is this abundance. It may also be to be a star, but I just kind of feel like it doesn't necessarily have to be that, right? It feels like ascension, rising to the occasion. Some of you, it may be actually like, maybe some sort of music career, speaking career. There may be a level of like fame or stardom here. That is a part of your authenticity. That is a part of what's written in the stars for you. Okay. But this it's funny with this no place like home and these two, this mature man and this mature woman coming out. This feels like, either parents or grandparents or an aunt and uncle. Like this feels like a couple that maybe would have been together here. And they're definitely together on the other side here, helping you with some sort of situation, okay? With this, with defying gravity, with, aligning with and living in your authenticity here, okay? All right, tell me about the fates. We have a house. We have bliss. And real love. Yeah, some of you are getting a new house. There's something that's going to make you very happy. There's also something written in the stars about maybe some sort of like, relationship here. Yeah, we have occupation. Literally, like, listen. Something's written in the stars, okay? And you are about to take off, all right? And there are going to be like so many good things that start happening, okay? And with these things coming out on the fates, it's like, so there's, some of you are getting a new house, or there's something about a house that might be very significant. Okay, we have bliss, which is like pure happiness, right? We have real love and we have occupation. Like, hello. Okay, so it's like, somebody maybe may have given you something that had some sort of voodoo on it, okay? I feel like this is going back. I don't know. That just came through. The energy's going back, but maybe this was a gift given to you around Christmas time, okay? Something around then. There was some sort of voodoo attached. It could have even been money. But this energy is being returned here, okay? Tell me about this come to the edge for the collective, please. Come to the edge. Yeah, I feel like somebody was trying to tempt you in something, but you weren't going. You weren't going. Yeah. Look, the voodoo card came out. Yeah, I feel like if there was a gift that was given to you that had some sort of voodoo on it here, okay, it was to bring in some sort of lustful energy or some sort of confusion or illusion, or maybe even like some sort of like sickness here, okay? Turns out though that you're very unbothered, right? Yeah, so there could have been some energy. It could have affected you maybe a little bit, but I do feel like it's being returned. Okay, but yeah, I feel like there was someone that was wanting you to it's like they wanted you, you know what I mean? This come to the edge is kind of giving me like temptation type energy, right? Like, and then of course it's followed up with this lust and confusion, illusion, and you know, it's like for whatever reason, you know, this gift had some sort of voodoo. It's almost like to throw the stone and hide your hand, right? Placing some sort of energy on something, handing it to you, and then assuming that that energy is going to put you in a lustful energy or confused or, you know, with some sort of health concerns. Okay? So, all right, let's get some final messages about this here. What does the collective need to know about all this, right? What's the outcome with this? What's the advice about this? What do they need to know about this? This energy is definitely going back though, okay? It is. And I feel like you are, again, at the very beginning, I picked up, and I'm not usually one to be like, you have raised your frequency. You have, you know, because we're all at different points, but I can feel it very clearly. If you're coming across this video, you have done something that has raised your frequency, that has changed the dynamic. You've healed something, you've let something go, you've forgiven something, you know, I don't know, but it's aligning you further with this authenticity, which is closer to this abundance and this rising star energy here, okay? And what's written in the stars is there's this house here, might be a synchronicity, might just be significant, I don't know. This bliss, this real love, and this occupation. It's all written in the stars, okay? Okay, but there was somebody who was very obsessed, you know, and jealous because you allow yourself to be authentic here, okay? Final messages about this for the collective. What do they need to know about this? Advice, anything like that? Somebody's getting the message that they have been in a connection with some sort of karmic energy, okay? They're also getting the message, whether this be physical, yeah, death magic, whether it be physical message, intuitively, something like that here, okay? They could have, this karmic feminine energy could have also, you know, did some sort of love spell over some sort of community or maybe even a family here, okay? But somebody's definitely getting the message about that. Okay, and there's somebody that's in some sort of emotional pain because they are recognizing and realizing, one, the relationship that they're in is an illusion. It's false. It's not real. Okay. But two, yeah, you know, that they're in a relationship with what's this message? What's the message? We have thief and moving on. So it makes me feel like, too, this karmic energy, right? Maybe they were just trying to take from someone or something like that, but they're moving on. There's a karmic energy that's no longer getting what they want from somebody, and so they're moving on. They're in some sort of emotional pain, and this is waking up somebody else, right? They're realizing, oh, this was never even real, right? Me and you know, the family and I were under this person's love spell the entire time until they got what they wanted, and then they're out. So there is somebody who, I don't know, you know, I'm not sure what this has to do with you, okay? Or where you fit in here, other than maybe this is the person that was like obsessed with you, right? Possibly. Um, yeah, but somebody's, you know, they're in a lot of pain here. I feel like, because they're realizing, you know, maybe you're watching and you know, masculine or feminine energy. This is somebody realizing that they, you know, may have ended up with somebody else, right? The wrong one, right? We hear that all the fucking time. Okay. Yeah, and it's very clear this energy is here, right? This person's mad. Um, you know, or there's somebody that's mad. But anyways, all right, guys. This is what I have for this one. Thank you so much. I hope this is helpful in some type of way. I mean, I wouldn't worry about what these people have going on. I would just, you need to know that some things are about to really take off for you. Okay, there's some things that are, you know, written in the stars, or something with the planetary shifts and things like that happening. There's a lot that's about to just kind of unfold for you. Okay? Good work. If you need anything from me, again, that's in the description box below. And I love you so much.